Hi folks, this video is designed to help you to set up and create your digital portfolio for this semester. So by the end of this video, you will be able to create a Google site, organize and create your unit pages, add a picture and a bio, and insert your speech journal. So essentially we're going to set up the rest of the site, which we'll be using all semester. Now feel free to stop the video if you need direct help with any of these different steps, and hopefully this will help you out. All right, let's start by creating a Google site. I think everybody is here on the same page, but just to review, you're going to go to Create. Now, I would start with a blank template. That will give you more flexibility later on. I want you to name it your name, speech portfolio. I'm putting example just because it's the example. Select a theme. Now, don't agonize too long over colors and fonts and things of that nature. Pick something that you like, something that you can live with, and later on as you get more comfortable with using Google Sites, you can change it, but I would not spend too much time here. That's a pitfall for a lot of people. So, alright, I'm going to pick some colors. I double check that it's named correctly, and then I'm going to create the site. Now, once you create your website, there's all sorts of different options for layout and things of that nature. This is going to be the most basic of formats. Now, in order to make any changes, I need to go to the editing section up here. This tab up here allows me to add a new page, so as I'm creating my unit pages, I am going to be utilizing this section. Over here, just to walk you through what this looks like, you can edit your site layout, meaning you can make some changes. You could move this sidebar other places. You could make it a horizontal tab, which would put the links up there. I like this sidebar, but there's so many different things that you can do with this. So I'm going to stick with the sidebar and hit close over here. Also, I can go to Manage Site. Now, within Manage Site, I can make changes to pages. I can move pages up and down, which will make sense once there are more pages. I can change anything general here, so I could change the name. I could essentially delete the site if I wanted to. Here's probably what you're most interested in, which is playing with the themes, the colors, the fonts. This will let you, if you go through, customize this particular template. So feel free to play around with it, but like I said, don't let it be something that controls too much of your time. You do want your portfolio to be aesthetically pleasing, but you also want it to be readable. So you don't want it to be so colorful and so font fancy that it's hard to read. So first things first, we're going to establish the home page. Now on this home page, I would like you guys to go to Edit, go to Format, actually go to Layout. Now, under Layout, this two-column option is going to give me some boxes to play with. So there's several different ways that you can design your web page. I like this one because if I want to put a heading here, eventually you're going to put a link, a class link to our class portfolios. So you're going to eventually have a link here once we have all of our portfolios up and running. So I'm going to reserve a place for that. On one side, I'm going to put my bio, so my biography, my background information that I want to share with people looking at my site. And then on this side, I'm going to want to put my journal. So by having this organization system, it allows me to really segment off the different components that I need for the first part of my portfolio. Now, looking back at our learning targets, hopefully now you feel a little more comfortable with Google Sites. We've talked a little bit about organizing and creating unit pages. Let's go back. Let's make the first page just so that we're all on the same page. Okay, so I'm going to save this. For now, I will be coming back to this. I want to make unit pages. There are 5 different units, so you're going to make 5 different unit pages. Now, in order to keep them in in order, I am going to number them. So number 1, that's our first unit that we're in right now, called the relationship unit. So I'm going to title it relationship unit, and I'm going to put it under the home page. So by putting it under the home page, that means it's a sub page to the main portfolio page. So I'm going to hit create, and then it's going to appear over here in my tab bar. So I could play around with this. I could change the layout. Maybe I want to do something a little fancier, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I'm going to hit save for right now. Now I could create another unit page, but you're probably saying, Suko, I don't remember what the units are. If you look back to my template here, the 5 units are relationships, inspiration, engagement, inquiry, and legacy. So feel free to hit pause and use this as your cheat sheet to break down your different units. And again, I named them a little bit differently here than I did in the example that I just created. So feel free to name it consistently, but name it something, name these 5 tabs in the fashion that you want to name them. All right, scrolling down at this example while it's up, here's my bio here on the left with a picture. I would like you to use a picture, at least one, and then my speech journal is on the right hand side. So let's go back now and let's make sure that we create that. All right, I'm going to go home because I want it on the home page. I'm going to go back to the edit, which kind of looks like a little pencil up here. So I'm hitting edit. I would type my bio here. For the sake of time, I'm not going to type a bio, but I want to insert a picture. So I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to Insert Image. Once I locate the image that I want, I'm going to hit Open, and it's going to upload to Google Drive. Then I can select it and hit OK, and it'll pop up. Now, I want to make sure the wrap is on so that I can type information right here. So that'll allow me to continue to type and to have that information fill this white space right here next to my picture. So I've selected a picture. It's small, but it definitely identifies who I am. So I would insert my bio there. In this bio, please put, if you know where you want to go to college or what you want to major in, that would be great. Things you're involved in here at Cary Grove, what defines you, what are your specialties, what makes you unique. That would be a great thing to put in this particular bio. Keep it at least 5 sentences, if not a little bit more. You don't want it to be too long because otherwise people are going to just browse over it. But make sure you put some good details here. So that covers the picture and the bio. Now on the right hand side, I want to put my journal. So again, I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to go to Google Drive. I want to insert a document. Okay, so this is my Google Drive, and it's got all sorts of different documents in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in my name, because that's what I named it. I named my document Mrs. Suko Speech Journal. When you're naming all of your documents, name it your name, the assignment, so it's easy to find. You can play with the different height and the different widths. I'm going to see how that looks right now. You can include a border. I like including a border. I think it looks cleaner. You can include a title. That title works for me. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to center it because I like things centered. And then it's going to look like this until I hit save. So let's hit save and see how it looks. All right, now it's fully integrated into my website. So if we look back at our learning targets, we've created a Google site, we've talked about organization and creating unit pages, we've added a picture and bio, and we've inserted our speech journal. So if you've accomplished all of that, then you are successfully done with part 1 of creating your digital portfolio. All right, thanks, folks. Please don't hesitate to ask questions as they come up, and until next time.